Robert Redford, born Charles. Robert Redford Jr. on August 18, 1936, in Santa Monica, California, had humble beginnings. Raised during the Great Depression, he grew up in a modest household. His father, Charles Redford Sr., worked as a milkman and later as an accountant, while his mother, Martha Hart Redford, encouraged his artistic interests. From a young age, Redford exhibited a rebellious spirit and a curiosity for life that set him apart from his peers. He attended the University of Colorado on a baseball scholarship, but his academic struggles and issues with drinking led to the loss of his scholarship. Seeking a sense of direction, he traveled through Europe. His time in Paris and Florence profoundly impacted him, shaping his worldview and sparking a deeper appreciation for culture and the power of personal expression, eventually leading him toward acting. A shift toward acting. After his time in Europe, Redford returned to the US and decided to pursue acting. He enrolled at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York, where his natural charisma and dedication to his craft quickly became apparent. His early career took off with notable Broadway roles, including his appearance in Barefoot in the Park, 1963, which demonstrated his ability to blend boyish charm with emotional depth. It wasn't long before Hollywood took notice. Redford's transition to film was seamless, and he quickly gained recognition for his performances. His breakout role in Inside Daisy Clover, 1965, showcased his potential, but it was Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969, that truly catapulted him into stardom, alongside Paul Newman. This film made him a global superstar, forever linking him to the image of the quintessential American anti-hero. Rising to stardom, the 1970s saw Redford's career soar to unprecedented heights. He starred in a string of critically acclaimed films, such as The Sting, 1973, which reunited him with Newman, earning Redford an Academy Award nomination. His performances in The Way We Were, 1973, with Barbra Streisand, and All the President's Men, 1976, where he portrayed the journalist Bob Woodward, demonstrated his versatility. These roles allowed him to explore complex, emotional, and political themes while showcasing his intellectual approach to acting. Redford's commitment to these projects highlighted his deep passion for storytelling and his desire to contribute meaningful narratives to cinema. As he became one of Hollywood's most respected stars, Redford continued to seek out roles that resonated with both personal and political significance, from actor to director. In addition to his success as an actor, Redford developed a passion for directing and producing. His directorial debut, Ordinary People, 1980, was a resounding success, winning 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director. The film, which delved into family grief and communication, demonstrated Redford's ability to craft deeply human stories that resonated on an emotional level. His subsequent directorial efforts, such as A River Runs Through It, 1992, and Quiz Show, 1994, continued to explore themes of morality, beauty, and human connection. These films displayed Redford's gift for blending aesthetics with emotional depth. His work behind the camera solidified his place not only as a brilliant actor, but also as a visionary filmmaker, capable of creating lasting art. Sundance Institute, an independent film. Beyond his cinematic contributions, Redford made a lasting impact on the film industry through his advocacy for independent cinema. In 1981, he founded the Sundance Institute in Utah, a creative hub for emerging filmmakers. This initiative led to the creation of the Sundance Film Festival, which became the world's leading platform for independent films. Through Sundance, Redford gave many filmmakers the opportunity to showcase their work, revolutionizing the industry and reshaping how independent films were viewed. He recognized the importance of nurturing raw talent and providing space for diverse voices, and his efforts significantly elevated American cinema. Redford's dedication to independent film was as important to his legacy as his acting and directing achievements, and it reflected his deep commitment to the arts. Personal loss and strain. Despite his professional success, Redford's personal life was marked by deep emotional struggles. One of the most tragic moments in his life came with the death of his firstborn son, Scott, who passed away from sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS, at just 2.5 months old. Although Redford rarely spoke about this devastating loss, it left a permanent scar on him. In later interviews, he admitted that such an experience never truly heals, but rather one learns to live with the pain. This loss shaped much of his outlook on life and his perspective on family. The pressures of fame and the emotional toll he took from the loss of his son created a tension in his personal relationships, particularly with his first wife, Lola Van Wagenen. The couple eventually divorced in 1985, after nearly 3 decades of marriage. The strain of fame and grief took a significant toll on Redford's personal life. A second chance at love. After his divorce from Lola, Redford took time for self-reflection and focused on his work with the Sundance Institute and environmental causes. It wasn't until the 1990s that he found lasting companionship with German-born multimedia artist Sibylle Szaggars. The two shared a love for art, nature, and creativity, forming a bond rooted in mutual respect and a shared understanding of life's impermanence. Their relationship, which developed gradually, was marked by a deep sense of companionship and artistic collaboration. In 2009, after over a decade together, they married in an intimate ceremony in Hamburg, Germany. Their life together in Sundance, Utah, surrounded by nature, reflected the peaceful balance Redford had long sought. Sibylle's spiritual and artistic outlook complemented Redford's own, providing him with the grounding and inspiration he had been searching for throughout his life, the hidden pain behind the public image. Throughout his life, Robert Redford was often seen as the epitome of grace, charm, and poise. Yet behind his composed public image, Redford carried deep emotional scars. His personal pain was something he rarely shared with the world, instead hiding it behind his roles, his work, and his silence. In his later years, Redford's emotional struggles reportedly became more difficult to manage. His wife, Sibylle, revealed after his passing that Redford had long battled with depression and inner turmoil. She spoke of his hidden sadness, noting that the man many admired for his strength and resilience had carried his grief and guilt in silence for much of his life. Friends and confidants described Redford as a perfectionist, a man who always held himself to the highest standards. But this same perfectionism made him his harshest critic. The weight of unspoken pain affected not only his mental health, but also his spirit, leading to a quiet battle that defined much of his later years. A legacy defined by art and humanity. Robert Redford's career and personal life were inextricably intertwined with the themes of humanity, nature, and loss. His art, whether on screen or behind the camera, was shaped by his personal experiences, giving his performances a unique depth. His films, which often explored the complexities of the human condition, resonated with audiences on a profound level. Redford's legacy as an artist is not only defined by his roles in iconic films like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, or The Sting, but also by his contributions to independent cinema and environmental activism. His work with the Sundance Institute continues to inspire filmmakers today, while his dedication to preserving the environment reflects a deep commitment to causes greater than fame or fortune, final years and death. In his final years, Redford continued to work and contribute to the world around him. His retirement from acting in 2018 marked the end of an era, but he remained a respected figure in the world of film and beyond. On September 16, 2025, Robert Redford passed away peacefully in his sleep at the age of 89 at his home in Sundance, Utah. His death marked the end of a remarkable era in Hollywood, leaving a profound impact on the entertainment industry and the world at large. Tributes poured in from actors, filmmakers, political leaders, and environmentalists who praised Redford for his artistic vision, his commitment to independent cinema, and his lifelong advocacy for the environment. Redford's passing marked the end of a golden chapter in American film, but his legacy will continue to inspire future generations of artists and activists. Reflection and legacy. Robert Redford's life and career are a testament to the power of art and the enduring human spirit. From his early struggles to his rise to fame, from personal tragedies to his efforts in promoting independent cinema and environmental causes, Redford's life was marked by a pursuit of meaning and authenticity. His films and his work with Sundance gave countless voices a platform, while his advocacy for the environment demonstrated a deep concern for the planet. Redford's personal pain, though often hidden from the public eye, shaped much of his art, making his performances and stories resonate with authenticity and depth. His legacy will live on, not just in his films, but in the countless lives he touched throughout his life. Robert Redford was a true artist, a visionary, and a man who will never be forgotten.